So, dealing with challenging user research participants. I've been doing user research over 20 years. I've moderated a significant amount of research sessions, and a very small percentage of those has represented challenges. Challenges as the research moderator of how to turn what could be, or what seems to be heading into a very poor user research session with very little insight, actually into a session where there is valuable, tangible insights that are gained. So, what about if someone is taking part in a research session and you've got your scenarios, you've got your plan, and maybe it's a 1 hour research session, that's kind of the structure and the duration that you plan for. Yet the participant is just going through things so quickly, and even if you're asking them questions and they're answering them and giving you feedback, but they've been going through things so quickly that you're looking at the time and maybe you're heading up to like halfway through the research session, so half an hour into an hour session, and you're thinking that you've nearly come to the end of the scenarios and you've just got some questions to ask at the end. So what can you do in that situation? Well, this is where improvisation comes in, because you'll have your research plan, you'll have your scenarios, and you'll have the different areas of the website in question that you've wanted to have the research conducted on. You may well have identified some competitors for the participants to have a look through. So if you've already done this, so people have been going through the scenarios, they've maybe looked at some competitor sites, yet they still have got so much time left in the research session, and you're thinking, well, what's going to happen now? If you improvise, what you can do, you can think about maybe 1 or 2 areas of the website that aren't part of the actual research session plan, but actually could provide some valuable insights. Maybe not for immediate, not for the short term, but for your own client or for your own business. If you're conducting research yourselves for your own company, you can provide some insights by improvising in the research session, which could be valuable at some stage, maybe a bit later on in your project planning, even though it's not something that was part of the brief and the scenario planning for this particular round of research. So we can improvise, we can be creative, we can use the time wisely. So this does need you to have a bit of a familiarity with the website in question, and to say, for instance, oh, could you have a look at the help section? That would be really good. You could even, if the company is interested in social media and the social media strategy and the social media presence for the brand, then you could even potentially ask a person to go and look at a little bit of social media content for that particular brand. So once again, we can improvise to gain the added value out of a research session that appears to be just running like a steam train through, and that's going to be finished a lot sooner than, say, the 1 hour planned time. We can make the use of that available time and to gain more insights, so it's some added value. I hope that's been useful, and I look forward to providing the next tip. God bless.